Hi. Hi. Kitty. Oh, I love you. You're such a sweet kitty. You are. You're a sweet kitty. He's trying to hold my hand. I think he knows. Do you know? Do you know what we're doing? Okay. I had a vehicle appointment this morning. Got my door handles fixed. The ones that I've been having to reach inside and open from the inside. And while I was there, there was a woman in the lobby also who was very chatty with me. Telling me a lot of crazy stuff actually about her son, that some sad stories and stuff, but it's okay. That's what the empath is for, is to hold space and help release some things. Just breathe deep and let it go. But you know, during the conversation, since it was going, I was like, well, hey, off subject, do you know anyone that might want a kitty? And she was like, oh, that'd be my daughter. She's like, but not right now, though, for whatever reason. I can't remember. So I just kind of heard no. And, but she was like, well, there's several non-kill shelters around here. And I was like, well, I've heard. And I called Humane Society, and I called another. And none of them were answering. And she was like, they won't. She was like, you got to set up an appointment, and they'll leave messages. They'll call you back, but they're all busy. And she's like, there is one, though. And she's like, they don't open until noon, and they also won't answer the phone. And it'll probably even be hard to get a message returned with them. And, but she was like, just go in there. Oh, that's when I called one from the woman's advice. I called, and then that receptionist at that place on the phone referred me to this other place. She's like, that's who the one was like, oh, this other place is open at noon. Just go in there. And she's like, there's a really good chance that if you tell them it's an emergency situation, that the kitty won't, you know. She's like, just explain to him what happened. Because she was at first like, no. And then she's like, well, what's going on? And I was like, well, I found the kitty. I said, it's not like I ever really planned for it. It just happened. And very unofficially, I got excited. You know, I started buying stuff for it and stuff, but not really knowing what the future was going to hold. And so I was like, so whether it's today, 3 months later, or if it was the day after, I would have been having a hard time surrendering it, because I'm just facing this right now. She was like, yeah. And she's like, you're on the road. It wasn't your pet originally. She's like, I can understand that. She was like, they'll probably understand and take the little guy. And especially once they see how sweet he is, and when I tell him that he's an adventurer, and I mean, whatever. I have to trust that I'm being guided, because I feel like I always am. So I'm always trying to ask myself and ask God or whatever, you know, universe, whatever, spirit guides. I think it's all just words for the same thing. It's higher aspects of ourselves. But anyways, I'm asking for help right now, and show me what to do. Show me what the best kitty wants, the best life for kitty, you know, highest and the best good for everyone involved, the people that'll be blessed by him as well. But I think I'm gonna leave today. It's kind of muggy, cloudy. It's a weird vibe, so I was planning on leaving. I might ask them if I can leave first thing tomorrow morning and just like get everything ready today, because it's already after 12. Yeah, so I mean, I could do it, but limited hours, short. That'd be weird. A couple hours, an hour or two driving in the daylight after getting everything ready. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to ask them to stay one more night, and I'll be leaving Tucson. But I'm having some emotions with little guy, thinking about giving him up, and I know it's going to be hard. It's not like I've had this pet my whole life or anything, but I'm very sensitive, and the bond and the timing of everything, how that happened, and just nonstop together in the van, and like, I've learned so much from him, and I'm sure he's learned a lot from me, and I think that's exactly what it was meant for. So It's all good. These emotions are good. It's not anything bad. I'm just noticing before, like in the past, this exact emotion is what I would have clung on to and been attached and been afraid to leave, and like delayed the inevitable, basically, with relationships with people and things and whatever, places. Because we know when it's time. Just because it's painful, like emotionally painful, doesn't mean it's a no. That's what we avoid pain. A lot of times our tendency is to avoid pain, but oftentimes the right thing, if there is a right or wrong, which I don't think there is, but like, there is a reason why it's always the harder thing to do, to like take that higher road or whatever, but like that right thing, the integrity, honesty and all that. And we're just knowing that like the connection's fading, and no need to like white knuckle it, to try to just keep it alive. And yeah, it's another lesson in that, and just feeling the flow of it. And it's okay to feel hurt, it's okay to feel grief, it's okay. That's all very normal, natural, human. So I love this kitty, and I just hope it finds a home today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Creator. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, kitty. He's so cute. Hi. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for now. But this is part of the saga. I'm gonna try to compile these couple videos together and make one thing of it. About letting go with Sacral. Infinite love and blessings for you all.